not only are you kind of helping and supporting people in that community, also young basketballers in the UK.
Facts.
Just to add in, you're taking your time, your energy, this life that you have, and using it to elevate like the opportunities, I guess, for young basketballers in the UK, which is an incredible thing to do and incredibly inspiring as well.
Yeah, so basketball has given me so many opportunities in my life and provided me with experiences that I would have never thought I would have experienced. Like, living in 8 different countries all throughout Europe, literally having basketball be my job. Like, I get up, go to work, and it's playing basketball. Like, it's taking me out of the hood and putting me in Europe. Like, I'm literally in the UK right now because of basketball. So, like, in understanding all the opportunities and experience it gave to me, it's only right that I pay it forward to this next generation, especially in the UK. Like, basketball is the 2nd most played sport in the UK, but like the 11th most funded sport. So it doesn't even crack the top 10 funded sports in the whole country. And mind you, this is a little ass country, like, you know what I mean? So like, I just find great pleasure in help elevating the game and giving them exposure, and providing them again with opportunities that they never thought they could even, aspire to strive towards. So it's really exciting for me. And we had our first charity event this past August at the University of Essex, which was called the CancerBae Classic, which was a under-12s national invitational tournament where we invited 12 of the best UK teams from all over the country down to compete in the national playoff and also raise awareness for cancer and cancer research. We actually partnered with Cancer Research UK, raised about £6,000 and just provided these kids with like unbelievable like memories. Like, you've seen the photos and all that stuff. Like,
the footage, it is absolutely incredible. But I think hearing you talk about it, it just is like, you've got this thing that's going on with you that I think a lot of people, like we said at the start, you have cancer and it floors you and your life, but actually you're not only living your life, but you're managing to find the time to kind of support and nurture and care about other people. Do you feel like that energizes you?
Fills my cup, for sure. Because it's not about me. Because at the end of the day, I know I'm going to be okay. Because again, I'm tapped into my greatness, into my stillness, into my knowingness, and knowing that like I'm going to be okay. It's about, helping others, pouring into others to help them blossom and help them grow and help them see their greatness and understand their tapping into their knowingness and know you can go out and do whatever you want. You just got to set your mind to it and work really fucking hard to achieve it. But like, nothing is too far-fetched. And I think I'm going to tread carefully here because we are in the UK. But I think people in the UK really like limit themselves in their dreams. Like, I think they just get so caught up in the everyday life that they don't even realize like, yo, dream, bro. Like, sis, like, yo, you can do like, nothing is too far-fetched. And I think people just get so caught up in the mundane stuff of every day and the rain and, I gotta go to work, pay shit, like all that shit, and it just weighs on them. And then when you meet someone like me, where I'm like, yo, what do you want to do? I want to do this. Okay, let's do it. They're like, no, I can't. Like, what the fuck are you? Yeah, fuck are you waiting for? Like, yo, you say you want to do it? All right, let's do it. But I do feel like it's part of my purpose to help people, ignite their belief in their dreams, because I'm a dreamer, and I don't want anyone I come in contact with, I don't want them to feel like they can't dream or accomplish their dreams. Like, especially working with kids, like it's a lot better now because I've been around for like a year, but some of these kids, like, they just don't think they can achieve shit. I'm like, bro, like, do you know how much I believe in you? Like, if you believed in yourself as much as I believe in you, you would have been already took off by now. But it's like, I don't know what it is. Could you actually help shed light on that? What is that? Like, what is that thing that people feel as though they can't do?
Yeah, I think in the UK, people are generally, it's like we're taught to, just, a dream's a dream, you can't have everything you want. You just kind of have to find your lane, settle in, and kind of just, that's how you do life, right? And this kind of idea that, and it's so funny because before you started talking about all of that, I was like, my next question is going to be to Will, like, how would you advise people? Because when you're caught in the mundanity of life and the small stuff, you forget that there's like this huge big world with so many opportunities and people. And I guess I think maybe like having something like a disease, finding out you've got a disease, it gives you that moment where you stop and you're like, hold on, I've spent all of this time worrying about this actual shit, which really is quite small, when there's this whole massive world out there, and how am I now gonna embrace and access it? Because you're living this life for you, right? But you can spend a whole lifetime caught up in the mundane shit. And I do think in the UK, we don't have you've got the American dream, we don't have the UK dream. It just doesn't, it doesn't exist. The two things don't go together. So people do tend to kind of be like, yep, you do this, you do this, you do that, you get a job. So there's not that kind of ability to be able to go, that thing I really want to do is possible. And also I feel like in America, you've got other people who have done it, right? So here, it might be football. You've probably got a lot of, young kids who are like, my dream is football. And they can see other people that have done that. The path is walked, so they kind of know that path. But there's very few things, I think, where people could see other people that have done it and been like, right, if they can do it, I can. We just don't have that mental attitude. And at school, teachers will, in my experience when I was at school, they will limit you before they'll inspire and encourage you. And so that mentality that you get as a child, then you take into adulthood, don't you?
Yeah.
So on that note, as you're sitting there going, oh, this is sad. How am I gonna turn the whole of the UK into dreamers?
Yeah.
This is a bigger mission than I thought.
Yeah.
You're like, oh god.
Well, we're gonna start right here on this radio show. What's it called again?
The Feel Good Show. Will covered his mic and what's the show called again?
Right here live on the Feel Good Show with Clara.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want to do, as long as you say your mind to.
Thank you very much.
Go out and dream. There's enough people in this country who are striving to be mediocre. We don't need more of them. We need extraordinary. Set your mind to whatever you want to do and go do it. Heard it here first. Will Wise.
I feel like
we all blessed because we still here.
#CancerBae.